Authorities in Jamaica have reported an air crash. A small private American plane came down after flight controllers lost contact in U.S. airspace. 2 U.S. fighter jets escorted it, unable to render aid. The private plane passed over Cuba. And CCTV's Michael Voss joins us now live from Havana. Michael.
Yes, the plane, as you say, has now crashed in Jamaica or near Jamaica. It set off this morning from Rochester, New York, heading towards Naples in Florida. But apparently at about 10 in the morning, air traffic control reported they'd lost contact with the pilot. 2 F-15 fighter jets were scrambled to follow the plane. They reported they could see a pilot apparently unconscious, although his chest was moving, and that the windows were frosted, perhaps suggesting there'd been some sort of decompression in there. Maybe he was suffering from lack of oxygen. I think one of the things that sent alarm bells ringing on this one was that it was heading towards Cuba, raising memories of the time when people used to hijack planes to come to Cuba, although in recent years Cuba has stopped accepting fugitives of justice from the United States. So once the plane had reached Cuban airspace, the F-15s peeled back. A Cuban MiG fighter plane started to escort the plane. It crossed Cuba at the eastern end of the island, the opposite end from the capital, Havana, and then flew on as far as Jamaica, where one imagines it ran out of fuel and crashed. I think there will be investigations now. We have no further details. It is the second time in 5 days that there's been a similar incident. 5 days ago, a plane took off from Wisconsin. The pilot was unresponsive. F-15s were called in. That one crashed in the Atlantic and the pilot died. Elaine.
All right, CCTV's Michael Voss with that live update from Havana.